Welcome to the Dream Castle Podcast. I am Desmond Delaghetto.
And my name is David Kong.
And this is episode 8 of Drive Council Radio.
On this episode, we have members from Team Chaos here to tell us all about the history of the team and the history of the KOF scene.
All that and more coming up next on Drive Council Radio, the official podcast for DreamCastle.com. All right, welcome to the podcast, everybody. I'm Desmond Delaghetto, co-administrator of DreamCastle.com, and today we have Team Chaos in the mother effing building. Team
Hell
Chaos.
Yeah, man! This is gonna be sick.
Yes,
I'm super excited.
Yes, a very talented group of KOF players, and man, we're gonna talk to them. We're gonna see what's going on inside of their minds, regarding KOF. And before we do that, I just want to go over just some general kind of community news with the site. For those that don't know, we have some frame data on the wiki for a couple of characters. We have Goro's up right now. We have Ryos. We have Kios. We have all the EX and kind of like hidden characters like Sakai, Billy, Mr. Karate, EX Kyo, EX Iori. We also
Did you just call him Sakai?
Yeah, what do you guys say? Saki?
We say Psyche, man.
I say Sakai. Some people say Psyche.
That's cool. Tomato.
Yeah. We also have who else? We got Yuri up, and I think that's about it. So check out the wiki for the frame data that we have up. Currently, it's just only startup frames on block, damage, and stun. So, I mean, hopefully you can just figure out the rest on your own, through training mode or just experience.
Yeah, man. We can't do all the work for these guys, right?
Yeah, exactly. Big props to Kai Kiko for sharing the frame data, and for Bio Booster for translating it. I know it's a lot of work, but thank you for that. And big shout outs to everyone providing information for the wiki. Like, thank you so much, and let's just keep it going. And also on Saturday, the 19th, there was a online tournament for PSN and Xbox Live players. And thank you, Solid Shark, for hosting that. Living in Japan, I think he has to wake up early in the morning to do that for us. So thank you very, very much. The next one should be sometime next month.
Yo, who won this recent one?
There was this guy that his name was, I think, J1 something, for the PSN side. Something like, someone told me that Solid Shark said that he got like top 3 in the leaderboards on PSN or something like that, if I'm not mistaken. Let me see. It's okay. Dark Chaos got 18 points. J1 and only got 14, and according to these scores, he didn't lose once.
Oh wow!
Yeah, and Free Runner
must be using lag switches or something. Man.
I know, man. That's crazy, dude.
Yeah, that's good stuff. No, just kidding. Obviously,
yeah,
shout out to everyone in the online tournament. That's good stuff.
Yeah, I know, man. And Free Runner got top for the Xbox Live side. So yeah, thanks to all the players that show up. And toughen it out through the lag and whatnot. For myself, I'm pretty picky about who I play, so I try my best to stick with 8-bar connections. And what else? Oh yeah, I think I said this on the test show. I don't know if a lot of people got this, but if you win one of these online tournaments, you'll be able to host a show with us, and we'll talk to you about your KOF history and whatnot. Ask a little bit of questions about your local scene, or if you're having trouble building a local scene, because I know sometimes some like online warriors have trouble with that, but we'll talk with you, and we'll see what's going on. But right now, I'm gonna have David Kong introduce us to the Team Chaos.
Yeah, man, I'm sure a lot of listeners are very excited for this. Today we have almost half of the entire team here. This is pretty exciting. We got Yoshi, the Beast, Stolen Hope, Romance, and Soma here to talk about their histories in the scene and Team Chaos in general. So I'm just going to pass the mic off to each one of these guys, and they'll take turns introducing themselves. Some information I think we'd all be curious about is like, how long have you guys been playing KOF? What are some of your favorite KOF games? What characters do you currently use in 13? And yeah, anything else that you want to tell everyone about yourselves? So let's start with Yoshi.
Hey, what's up, guys? Well, I've been with these guys since like I got out of high school, probably like about six to 5 years, or 5 or 6, and well, I think our main game is probably 2K2. That's the one that we took more seriously, and well, the players that I use right now in KF13 are mature, Billy, Wajai, Shen, and forgetting one, EXKO, and that's pretty much it, right?
This is TC StolenHope. I started playing KOF about 5 years ago. My first game was 98, and I progressed towards 2002 Unlimited match. I started playing 13 about 2 years ago. The characters I use are King, Kensu, Kim, EXKO, K-Dash, Kula, Yuri,
Billy.
no Billy, and the list goes on. But those are mostly my mains, and just that's it.
Hey, hello, dudes. I'm Soma. I've been a team member with the guys since the initial start of the group, along with with like Real Kim and Roll and everyone around there. I had recently stopped playing for a while, but I kind of made a comeback here into the scene and 13. But I started playing KOF like on late '98, but I only started taking the game like very competitive, very serious on 2000, and from there I just kept on progressing, little by little, and now like my favorite KOF game is probably, I don't know, maybe some people might hate it, but I love 01 a lot. It's pretty badass. I don't know, I just like the characters in there. But right now on 13, my favorite character so far, I'd be Psyche, Yori, and siding a bit with Thina and Rio. I'm still progressing there, but so far I'm sticking to those, and overall it's a pretty badass game. Very, very fucking smooth. And thank you guys for being on the podcast. Yeah.
What's up, guys? This is the Beast. I've been playing KOF since 2000. Well, I've been playing since 2000, 2001, 02 was my main game. Well, 13 came up, so I started playing 13 a lot. And my team on 13 is Yori, Kay, and Billy. Oh, Claw Yori. Sorry, and what thing?
What's your favorite KOF game?
My favorite KOF is 13 right now. 13. Yeah. Since 02 was my favorite, but I gotta take 13 by this one.
It's much better.
And I've been with Team Chaos since the beginning, almost the beginning. Probably, I don't know, like 13 years. 13 years. Or like I was like the first one that started the group. One of the first ones that started the group, including Real Kim and Pepe and Soma.
What's up, you guys? I am Romance. First of all, I want to say that I don't really speak English, but I'm gonna do my best try. I've been playing with Team Chaos and being part Team Chaos like 5 years ago. Uh, I am one of the middle guys. We have the recent guys like StolenHope. We have Raul, the one at the really beginning. I started playing King of Fighter 2002 was my main game. I mean, just to say it like that, but I really start to play competitive, like a little bit more professional, like 13, and then I've been playing in those big tournaments, and I'm gonna say that I really enjoyed this game. This is a really good game, and I'm so proud to be friend and part of Team Chaos. And then I always gonna be, the credit they deserve, the credit we deserve. And then my main team right now, I've been playing a lot of characters lately, but I'm gonna say that my main team is Yuri, Saiki, Wayai, Benimaru, King, and those are my main. I can play more, like Ash, Kula, Elizabeth, and Vice, a lot of more characters. But I'm so proud that you guys asked Team Chaos for this. We're a group of friends, players, and I just want to say that thanks to you guys, thanks David, thanks you, Desmond, and then let's have fun.
Awesome. Thank you guys all for coming. I mean, this is a great opportunity for the rest of the community to really learn a lot from you guys. So one thing I'd like to start off with, let's start all the way back at the beginning, and I'd like to ask Soma this question, and also the Beast. Since you guys were some of the first members, can you tell us about how Team Chaos started? Like, how did you guys meet each other? Why did you guys decide to call yourselves Team Chaos? All that kind of stuff.
Very good question, dude. Well, it all started. Well, first of all, we met up in our local arcade, and you just like go every day after school. I'd go there, and at the beginning, I thought it was really no one playing the game, and out of nowhere, like Kim showed up. We started getting some matches down. Dude was really good. After like maybe like 3 hours of a session right there, we actually decided to talk to each other. And it was like so weird at the beginning, but then from there we noticed there was more people coming, along with Raul, another Team Chaos member, Frank, which was at that time, he was like really, really good. And from there we just like, it was just like the local scene, like we would like gather up on Fridays, Saturdays, and maybe Sundays sometimes, get some sessions. And then from there we all became like really good friends. So the idea of the team just initially started out of Kim, real Kim. He was just like, how about we should make like a team, because everybody was really strong at that point, and we wanted to travel around just to find tougher opponents. Like we started to go to St. Gabriel Valley, we started going to fucking Arcade Infinity, different places. Oh, St. Anna, there we go. And it was just, we found very formidable guys, And then from there, like, he was like, let's make a team, right? So we did, and I mean, the name Chaos, it was just, like, there were so many options. Like, we originally decided we were going to call it Orochinagi, but then, the website, and it was like, nah, we're going to seem like we just copied and pasted. So we just went like, Chaos? Fuck it, sounds all right, like Team Chaos. And then, well, it just stayed. It just stayed. But that's how it really started. It was just a group of friends that, for the love of the game, the scene, we wanted to expand the scene. We wanted to get, and it's still, well, no, yeah, well, I'm glad now it's like it's getting the recognition that it rightfully deserves. And I encourage everybody else to give the game a shot. It's intimidating at first, but it's a really fun game. And I mean, well, yeah, thank you guys for this podcast. Here's another member of Chaos, Raul. He was one of the first ones too.
Yeah, to add to this, we also have TC Chris, who also won the Norca. He won. Norca Originals, and Pizarro, that is his brother, that came from Mexico about 5-6 years ago. And Romance also, he came from Mexico. So they went to the arcade Super Fantastico, Yoshi also went there, and he used to, watch us play, and Xera. We used to destroy him, but
But that's how you learn.
that's how he learned. He read us, he used to read us every day, and one time he just came and he OCVs everybody. So that's how Team Chaos became, little by little out there, yeah, just getting people.
Sorry, Desmond, did you have a question?
Oh yeah, I did, man. This might be kind of a big question, but why'd you guys choose to play KOF like individually? Like, what made KOF special above any other fighting games that were out, like Street Fighter or Mortal Kombat or Guilty Gear or any other fighting game like y'all have tried? Like, what's makes KOF the game for you guys individually and for the group?
Well, KOF, like, I think it's a very unique game. Like, there's no other game. Like, if you compare other games, it's very like unique. I don't know. That's the only word I can think of. I mean, like in my opinion, like I've tried out other games, and like Marvel 2 and like all those Capcom games like Street Fighter and all that stuff. But I just really like the game. I think that's that we all agree on that. Just the game is very very it's very unique. It's that's pretty much it. I mean, if you like a game, you're just gonna stick to it, and then that's it.
That's really interesting, and one thing I'd like, because you guys are obviously all really old school players of KOF, except for StolenHope, and I'd like to ask StolenHope here, because he came in the community fairly recently as well. Like, you have all these options, right, coming in. You have Street Fighter 4, Marvel, like all these huge games. What for you stands out about KOF?
Well, KOF, I've always liked the game because, like, out of all the other games I play, like BlazBlue, Guilty Gear, or Street Fighter, I feel that KOF is more strategic, and you have to really think fast. Yeah, strategic. Sorry.
I get that word mixed up too, man.
Yeah. So you have to think more faster in KOF, and you actually have to watch and see what your opponents are doing, and you always have to learn like different setups, like shortcuts or mix-ups. I mean, some games have shortcuts and mix-ups, but KOF, like, it owns that like shortcuts, mix-ups, and option selects. And I mean, Street Fighter has option selects too, but empty buttons work. Everyone always has a different play style. Like in BlazBlue or Street Fighter, it feels like there's a limit to how good you can get in that game, but in KOF it feels like you can just continue growing strong. So I think KOF is the best game.
Yeah, just to add to like what Aaron said, I forgot to say about that, like the strategy and everything. It's pretty. It makes the game like very very interesting to play. Like I've as I mentioned before, I've tried like playing Street Fighter and everything, and I believe that the game has like 2 or 3 jumps, like two types of jumps, right?
Some characters have 2 jumps.
So like for example, like in KOF, you have like so many, like 3 or 4 different jumps, right? So that's that's what I'm talking about, like the game being so unique. It's there's not a lot of games that have that, and also like you don't have to focus on just one. Like when you're on a matchup, you don't have to focus on just one character. There's like 3 characters that you have to focus on, and then like there's different matchups, and it's so interesting. Like, it's very unique.
Like, I like to go ahead and add like to what Yoshi said. It is very true. Like the game has a very aggressive nature. It is by no means a turtle game. You could play defensive, but you still need to play a very strong defensive game in order to succeed in KOF. There's also a lot of meter management. Like you have the HD bar, you have your regular stock bar. Like you really have to know. Oh, sorry. Oh.
Sorry, Desmond. Did you want to say something?
No.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
No, I was listening.
Oh, okay. Well, I just want to move on a little bit. I want to ask a little bit more about the history of the team. So we know that now we have this picture that it was the Beast, Soma, Real Kim, and Pepe. You guys met each other at Super Arcade Fantastico, which, by the way, I've been to. I've been to this arcade for a tournament with these guys in Huntington Park. And, dude, it's funny, man. Like, Desmond, like, this arcade, like, you never hear about it. Like, playing any other game. Like, you know, you go to AI for Street Fighter 4, and everyone's like, oh, yeah, let's go to this arcade, like, on this day for this Rambat. But you never hear about Arcade Fantastico, right? Yeah. So I went to this place, and it's literally like, and you guys can add some more details about it, but, like, I went to this place, and it's literally, like, underground, right?
It is. Literally, it's everywhere.
Yeah, it's, like, in a really Mexican part of town. And, like, the guy that runs this place is, like, this 80-year-old Vietnamese guy with, like, like, no teeth. You know? Yeah, I'm assuming he's Vietnamese. Yeah. Like, this dude just, like, looks ridiculous. And then on the walls, there's these, like, paintings of, like, fighting game characters, and they're not very good paintings, so they, like, they look really, like, deformed and, like autistic. But,
you're being a bully, David.
No, I'm just trying to paint a picture for the listeners. You know, this is...
You mean artistic, right?
Yeah, artistic. Exactly.
It happens.
But yeah, so these guys met at these arcade and they played there. Now I want to move forward, like jump forward a few years. Yoshi and Romance and these other guys and Chris KOF come in. Like, tell us about this question's for Yoshi and Romance. Tell us about how you guys got onto the team. Like, when you first showed up, these guys were putting you on blast and you were getting bodied and stuff like that. Like, tell us, like, how long did it take you guys to kind of catch up to speed and become as good as you are now?
Well, before I went to that crazy ghetto-ish arcade, well, I used to play like at a liquor store with some other friends, and you know, I used to go to like some other places just to play, and I knew these guys before, like, but I actually like went to that arcade several times and just watched them play, and then like I just decided to like join them just to like be friends with them. And I took this other friend of mine who I think nobody mentioned yet. His name is Antonio. We call him Choi Puebla. He's also from the TC crew, and I went with him, and well, that's pretty much, he was like the spark for me to like join the team, and that's pretty much it. I mean, yeah.
Well, I used to play with these guys. Well, some different guys at downtown LA, and they take me to Huntington Park to Arcade Super Fantastico. They told me there's some, you know, good opponents, and I was like, yeah, I want to see that. And then as soon as I got there, I remember the first guy I played was the Beast, and then I just got destroyed like in 2 minutes, and I was like, fuck this game. But going back to the question, it takes me like 2 years, year and a half to play, you know, like at their level. But I wanna say this to these people who's, you know, listening this. Like I said, I remember all of these guys, Chris KF, Real Kim, Raul, they destroy me, and I was like, I want to be that good, and I didn't give up. I can do this, and then I lost, but always I was trying to learn something, you know. Oh, why did I lose this time? Why did I do wrong? And that's what happened. I mean, it takes time. It's not like, oh, I'm gonna training, you know, like 3 months, a year. Maybe it's gonna take more, but I'm pretty sure everybody can be good in this game. Just don't give up, guys, and go forward.
Yeah, amen to that, man. That's called perseverance. You know, I think everybody has it, but it takes some people longer to kind of get to that, you know, or to like tap into that kind of like mindset. So yeah, I agree with that a lot, you know.
and then I would like to, try to help the new members from TC, like StolenHope. He's getting really good lately because he's a guy, like he listens, he's trying to learn. Same thing to Eduardo, Reka, Nameless. He's one of the new guys. Aaron, TC StolenHope, and this guy, they're the the guys who have a better improve, and then
Yeah, we also have a girl in the team, just in case everybody wants to know. Her name is Natalie, and she calls herself Sorry Chaos. She's very persistent, like when she wants to learn, and I think that was like when she got into the team. I think that was a great idea because it shows that we're not like, we're not looking for a specific type of player, or we just want to have fun, and we just want to learn as much as we can. And she's very supportive, and she's an awesome girl. Now we really love her.
All right, that's really cool, guys. I want to talk about some of the recent stuff that you guys have accomplished. The reason why more and more people in the KOF community and the fighting game community in general are starting to really notice you guys. So Yoshi, you and Chris KOF took first and second at NorCal Regionals. That was super hype. I was there to see that. Romance, of course, you got second last year at EVO. You have placed in every single major that you've attended. Oh yeah, Beast, of course, I can't forget about. You also got top 8 at NorCal Regionals, and then for everybody who's been keeping track of the run back, I mean, like, at least half of top 8 is always Team Chaos down here. So, like, you guys, by anyone's standards, are top players in KOF. So I just wanted to get all your thoughts on, your future plans, your goals for the rest of the season. Going into EVO, what are you guys' thoughts on, how good you guys want to do, your competition, the other top players, like all of your opinions regarding that?
Well, like my goal right now is like I want to improve my game like a lot. I got a lot of catching up to do since I took like a good 5-6 year break from actual games, and like these guys are all like at a really high level, so it's a rude awakening for me. It's like a great beatdown, and it's it's good to learn. And my goal is that in Evo, I got to get the hell out of my bracket at least, man. That's what I'm hoping for. And I mean, it's just overall just keep learning and keep getting better and better and better. I'm slowly progressing there, but it's gonna happen. I assure you that. You can see that. But I mean, I gotta thank my buddies right here, Yoshi, Romance, and Raul, for all like giving me the tips, like telling me what I'm doing wrong, and having the patience to actually coach me sometimes. And it's pretty badass, like above all, we're mostly friends than anything, and that really helps a lot. And I mean, it's a great group actually, and I encourage everybody else to give the game a shot as well.
Yeah, like Soma said, I don't consider myself a top player. I just consider myself like a normal player, a guy that loves to play KOF, likes to play casuals, like going to tournaments. I try my best, placing in top 8 sometimes, but not all the times, because it's very hard right now, especially, with all the competition. But like David said, my goal is, to go to Evo and try to make a, good show up for the people, and especially get out of my bracket, like Soma said, but out of my pool, because this is gonna be very tough. And that's it.
That's pretty much it.
That's pretty much it.
Very cool.
Well, right now I want to focus on Evo. In this tournament, are we going with David Kong to Chicago next week? We gotta do, we gotta do it for SoCal, because I know he can do it. I know I can do it. And maybe after Evo, one of my goals is to take a rest, a break. I don't know, man. I'm just gonna say that I love Kino Fighter, and that's what I think right now. I don't know if later I'm gonna get crazy for Kino Fighter and I'm gonna want to play more, but that's my goal right now. After Evo, I would like to take a break. But right now we have some things to do, David. So we gotta train it, man.
Yeah, man. UFGT8, for those of you who don't know, is this coming weekend, and me and Romance, of course, will be out there. Dude, if I could do half as well as Romance does, that would be a dream come true. So that would be sick. But I also want to hear from Yoshi and StolenHope here. StolenHope, being the newest member of Team Chaos, what are your goals for Evo?
My goals for Evo. To win, to at least get, like, I'm aiming for top 8. Like, it's going to be really, really hard. I'm still learning as much as I can. I've been practicing almost every day, trying to not drop combos, learning from not just from my team, but from everyone I play, from the Thursday runbacks to people I know in general, like Reynold or Mr. KOF, anybody in the KOF community. Pretty much, I try to learn from everyone. Like I just played the Vegas guys about 2 days ago, and they were really good, and I learned a lot from them. I learned a lot of good matchups against Chin or Terry, or even my own characters like Kim. I know there's a lot to learn, and I want to at least be a threat by Evo. So, yeah.
Well, whenever I go to like big tournaments, I don't think about like getting top 32, top 16, or top 8, or top whatever. I just focus on just performing well, and that's pretty much it. I mean, all I want for the scene is to grow more. Like, I think that's the goal that Team Chaos and pretty much the whole KOF scene has like been focusing on, like ever since 13 like got out. I think that we all want the scene to grow more, especially here in the U.S. because it's not very big. It's a very small community, and it's still like it's still growing. But yeah, I mean, I'm not looking forward to like getting top 8 or getting like top whatever. I just like to focus on my performance, and that's it.
All right, Desmond, you have anything to add there?
I have a question. Since we're talking about preparing for Evo and for tournaments and whatnot, how often do you guys play together as a group casually, and how often do you guys play alone, like practice mode, training mode, grinding combos? Because when you guys say you guys play, I mean you practice every day trying to grind for combos and to not drop them. Like, how much time do you guys spend together playing, and how much do you spend individually in the lab?
Well, individually, I think we spend a lot of time, like a decent amount of time to practice like the combos, like strategies, frame traps, and everything. But like whenever we get together, probably like about 2 or 3 days we play a week.
2 days out of the week.
Yeah, well, like for sure, like 2 days out of the week. If not, sometimes 3. Yeah, but yeah, I mean that's pretty much it.
For me, I practice almost every day for 2 hours. Just matching on my mix-ups, my combos, and whatever comes in mind. I just go to training mode, 2 solid hours, and just post my combos. So I won't drop them the next time I'll play with somebody else, and that's pretty much it for me.
Well, I'm gonna say the truth. I'm not gonna say like some people that say, "Oh, I'm up there and I don't even play," "Oh, I just play once in a week." I mean, I play like at least 1 hour every day, because for my job it's kind of hard. But I'll do my best to training maybe 5 days a week by myself and 2 days with my teammates. Then that's pretty much it.
Yeah, same here. Like Romance said, like I try to get as much practice as I can because after work sometimes we're tired. but I do try to do my hardest to put in there like at least like 2 hours per day. You know, get in there in the lab, like practice my execution and not dropping them combos, and you know, eventually like practice some frame traps in there. You know, and most importantly, just to like the matchup. You know, like it's like try to learn the weaknesses of the majority of the characters you're going up against. But I am trying to, you know, I'm like since Evo's coming up, I'm trying to put in more time because it's really important right now. But yeah, like the best thing to do is just practice. You know, hit the lab and just keep doing what you're doing. Eventually, you know, you get better.
20 hours of practice.
Well, I practice. Well, when the game first came out, KOFXIII, I had to practice at least 10 hours a day because I was really behind during the arcade days because I didn't have that much time to practice because of work. So, but now I usually practice about 2 hours a day, just focusing on HD combos, hit confirming, and mix-ups. But I always try my best, and I try new characters, but right now I just focus on 6. And yeah, I'm just gonna try my best.
Yeah, Aaron, dude, I can totally relate. Like, I remember when console first came out, like the very first day, like the local game store got the game, I ran down there, picked it up, sat down, and I played for like 10 hours, and then like I was like, wait, whoa, did 10 hours just go by? Like it was crazy. And yeah, man, like, dude, everyone in SoCal I think grinds really hard, and you guys obviously put in the work and have, you know, gotten the results to show for it. So I mad respect for you know, working that hard, because you guys definitely are setting great examples for, you know, other players out there who are, you know, also trying to improve. And speaking of other players who are also trying to improve, I want to get your guys' opinions on other scenes around the world. Nowadays we're seeing videos from NorCal, from the East Coast, from Morocco, from Australia, and you know, recently we saw the Chinese players play. What do you guys think about the level of competition all over the place? Oh, of course, Las Vegas. Can't forget Las Vegas. We just played against those guys. So yeah, what do you guys think about the players around the world? Are there any players that stand out to you that you're really excited to play against? And yeah, stuff like that.
Well, right now I've been watching videos of like the Japanese players and mostly Mexican competition. But yeah, I mean, I see that they're very skillful with the game. They're looks like they're learning. They're still learning because not a lot of people have access to the game. You know, unfortunately, because it's on console. It's not on arcade. And but I'm sure that they're gonna be very, very good as soon as, like, you know, Evo comes up. And I'm looking forward to play, like, you know, players like in China, like Xiao Hai and Daku. But if you're asking me, like, who are the players that I really admire, like, I would say KCE, because I think that if, like, at least 2 or 3 players, if they were to come here, I think they would take Evo, you know. And that's it.
What I think about different scenes, there's a lot of scenes out there, and then I'm gonna say that I would like to play those guys from Australia. You know, that this guy, he's always there supporting King of Fighter, Mark. This guy from Romania, Patrick. Those guys, they really want to, you know, his community grow up. And then I'm gonna say the Singapore guys that I met on Ohio, Justus and Cian. There's some people in Mexico City, Abril, Ernesto, and then everywhere. I mean, there's a lot of scenes that we have to support. At least, you know, like, let him know you guys should keep playing. There's coming tournaments. Just don't drop the game, because it's a really good game.
Um, okay, players that I'm kind of eager to play at Evo would probably be Tokido, Xiaohai, Xian, a few guys from Australia, like Roman said, and Mexico, of course. I've been watching a few streams, and they look pretty good, so I think it's going to be a really good competition for Evo, so I'm really hyped for it. Yeah.
And then shoutouts to the East Coast scene and the NorCal scene, the Southern Arcade. They're really good guys.
Really, really good guys, but I like how you didn't say really good players. But no, just kidding, just kidding. You know, shout outs to everyone. But yo, Desmond, have any other questions?
Oh man, here's one. All right, since you guys are tournament players, you know, training up, you know, for various tournaments. What do you guys do when you're actually playing in a match, and you may get nervous? Like, do any of you guys get nervous? And if you do, what do you do to like cope with that, either beforehand or like during the match itself?
Well, I mean, everybody gets nervous. You know, you can't avoid that. Like, you just gotta play. You know, that's pretty much it. You can't get rid of the nerves, or you know, you can't do anything about it. All you can do is just concentrate on your game, and just play as safe as you can, so you won't like have to like lose like very badly at least.
Nah, not me. I just go beast mode. Yeah, I just rush my opponent, you know, all the game, so you won't have a chance to think or do anything. Yep. So that's pretty much it, man. Me, the beast. I don't think. I just go, you know, for the opponent. That's why I win all the time. You just go for the KO.
Like beast mode, dude.
There's I don't really get nervous on most of the tournaments. Sometimes I do. And what I do, it's just think about what I'm getting hit by and what I have to take care about. And then what I do is I just smash the buttons harder. That's what I do.
Well, actually, like, I'm pretty sure there's others out there. Like me, when I go on a tourney and stuff, I do get nervous. I'm not gonna say I don't. I get pretty nervous, and my thing is, like, I just try to block everything out. I try to make it seem like if it's just me and a computer right there. Like, I try not to think about it. But I mean, that's my advice for other players out there that, you know, might get nervous. But I'm learning how to cope with it. I'm learning how to not get so nervous, but it's hard.
I always get nervous in tournaments, so what I mostly do is I will watch how everyone plays and see what I can do to play against them. And usually I just analyze all the players, and when it's my time to play, whatever person I analyze, if I thought up a strategy and it helps, then I become more calm, but still nervous at the same time, because not everyone plays the same. You know, they always change their play patterns, and so it's hard. So it's, you're always going to go in nervous, but you'll feel more comfortable when you play, to where you know how the opponent plays somewhat in a way. But yeah, it's always confusing.
Also, on the side note, don't drink coffee, guys. So you guys get nervous and drink coffee, that's just bad. stick with the Red Bull or Monster.
No energy.
Well, actually, for
Yeah, that's fucked up. Don't drink energy drinks.
actually, yeah, for health issues, yeah, avoid energy drinks.
Just some water. Water is the best thing.
Water's the best, and just natural energy. Sleep well too.
I want to have Jamaica.
Yo, I totally want to second that. That's something I've recently also learned myself, is like what really helps with tournament nerves is make sure you get sleep, make sure you eat a big breakfast, make sure you like drink water, you know, like because as soon as you're physically tired, you're mentally already gone. So, yeah, man. And
Yeah, I agree with that.
yo, StolenHope just said you got to make sure to eat chicken.
Yeah,
Oh, man.
yeah, I agree with that, man. Cause like, if there's been times where I'll play when I'm hungry and I'll be thinking about food and I'll just like lose, you know. And same with like, you know, staying hydrated, because if you're not hydrated, you know, you're going to be thinking about water, you know, and you're not going to be able to concentrate. So yeah, I definitely agree with that. It'll give you like a nice amount of energy, even if you are nervous. You know, you can concentrate. You know. So yeah.
So, yeah, any other questions there, Desmond?
Let me see.
Feel free to just throw them out too. Like, I think I've asked everything I want to ask.
All right. Well, this is one from Solid Shark from the forums. All right, you guys already talked about a little bit about Evo predictions, right?
Not so much predictions. Nobody really said who they think's gonna win. So, do you guys have any predictions?
Oh, it was probably more of like predictions for themselves, or you know. But yeah.
Oh yeah, predictions for yourselves. Like, what do you guys have predictions for yourselves? How well you guys are gonna do? Not so much.
It's Japanese player. Oh, go ahead. Say it. What I think is some of those Japanese players, as Yoshi said, I think it's gonna be really hard. But what I think is everybody think we're gonna try our best to be there. Those Japanese guys, it's gonna be really, really hard.
All right. I guess. Yeah. No real like, you know, solid numbers predictions here. Because it's really hard to say. I guess the general consensus is that there's so many good players. Oh yeah, yeah. It's like there's so many good players showing up that anyone can take it. So.
Another question that was right under it, Solid Shark said, any characters you think that will be selected more that aren't now? And I'm guessing he's saying probably after Evo.
Probably Billy. Well, probably the top, the top tier players like Billy and Yori. But like it depends on like the region, I guess. Like if you're in Japan, there's gonna be like certain characters that are gonna be picked. Here, there's different characters that we use. It just depends on the style, like where you're located and what type of characters you like. You like fireball characters, you like turtle characters, rushdown. I mean, there's like the game is so like what's the word? Diverse. No, it's very balanced. There you go. Yeah, it's very balanced. Like you can choose like pretty much any character, and like if you actually take the time to learn the character, you're gonna do very good. Like obviously there's like certain matchups that are not good for certain characters, but there's like so many characters that are very good.
Okay, anything else, Desmond?
Yeah. I have a question about like y'all's like longevity. Like y'all's been around for almost 13 years. Like how can like a group like y'all so tight knit be together for so long, while some people may have scenes or whatever, groups of players that may not last that long. Like what makes y'all so like tight knit with each other, and for y'all to stay a group without just like freaking like disbanding and stuff like that,
Well, like basically, what really makes it so like so close, so tightening, it's like we're like a family. Like we're a group of friends that enjoy an awesome hobby.
Then we have trouble different.
We all, I mean, we're all human. We have differences, and we have like our dislikes and likes. But above everything, it's like we've always been able to settle things out and support each other above all. Like just really good friends, like real good friendship. Along with like a passion that we all share, which is KOF. It really helps a lot. It just time just flies by, and you don't even notice it's been that. I mean, now that I hear it, it's like 13 years. Like, god damn, it's been fucking a while. But I mean, it's just mainly we're all really good friends. Above everything else.
Okay, and anything else, Desmond?
Let's see. Yeah. How? I know there's a lot of players outside of California that probably don't have any kind of scene at all or anyone to play with. Very select areas here in the U.S. Like, do y'all have any kind of advice for them if they want to improve in the game and they have almost like no one to play with, or they're just like starting a scene on their own? Is there anything that you would like to say to those players to try to like, inspire them to want to keep playing KOF and to try to like, build a scene and improve in the game?
Well, apparently they're wanting me to answer the question. I don't know if it's not really geared towards me, but I mean, I think you guys should answer the question because
Probably like it's kind of hard to learn like the basics of the game and like how the game is it's meant to be played, or how it's like how it's made. Like pretty much, it's very complicated. If you're like a beginner, but I think the best thing you can do is just like watch videos. And it's very hard to not have competition and learn the game like at a competitive level. But that's pretty much the best thing you can do. Just practice your combos, practice whatever you can, and learn from other people's mistakes. Yeah. You can try to imitate what you see on videos, and see if it works for you.
All right. If there's a lot of beginners, players that they don't even have a scene, what I'm gonna recommend to them is play by themselves as much as they can, see some videos, and then like Yoshi say, there's a lot of things they have to know, a lot of concepts that if you just I'm new in this game, you gotta know the game, like you gotta know the game, the concepts. Just do not give up, guys. Try to learn the game, to know the game, because believe me, there's a lot of concepts you have to know. So that's my recommend.
Okay, Desmond. Any other questions?
Let me see. Damn.
If not, I was just gonna have these guys, tell us any, funny stories they might have about Team Chaos, any memorable moments, stuff like that.
Oh, just a quick question. Has any of them ever played online at all on like GGPO or whatever in like 2002 or any like other games, or has it just been all just like offline kind of competition?
Yeah, I used to play Xbox Live, but I dropped it because it was very laggy, and you couldn't play good. Annoying, and people, cut it between matches. They quit. So that got into my mind, and like,
Oh, rage quit?
Yeah. Huh?
Yeah, this when they quit.
Yeah, a lot of people quit. I mean, they used to tell me I was a scrub and everything. I didn't know how to play. I was like.
At the end, I feel like something different when I was playing online. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Well, there's a difference, like when you play online and when you play like casuals or offline. Yeah. If you get used to playing online, then it's gonna be very hard to play, offline. You get used to a certain timing, and I mean, there's nothing wrong with playing online. You get to know a lot of people. You get to know a lot of styles and stuff. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. Say it.
Just to add to this, Real Kim, he plays on Xbox Live every day. I think like 5 hours a day. That's why I think he's ranked number 1. Xbox Live. He's top 3 or ranked number 1. I'm not sure, but he plays. I don't know. He plays casuals. No lag.
I don't think I don't like the StolenHope.
StolenHope.
before the
Shout out
console came out for 13, I used to play a lot of 2002 UM with Raul, and I used to do a lot of Dream Cancel sessions of 2002 UM on Xbox Live. So like I used to play guys like Solid Shark, and I think I played you before, Desmond as well.
Well,
And
did you go by a different name?
no, I went by the same name, StolenHope. Yeah, and I played like a guy named Deadly Rave Neo. He was pretty good.
Oh yeah.
And yeah, I used to do a lot of online sessions on Xbox Live, but yeah, it is different playing online. But I did have a lot of fun playing online, meeting new people. Even though it wasn't face to face, but you know, even with the lag, you still learn different play styles, and yeah, that's it.
All right, Desmond. Anything else?
I have one more question. It's a little controversial kind of gameplay question. I want to know, in everybody's personal opinion, which character do you feel like is like the worst character? Like, you know, like I know the game is like very balanced and everyone is viable, but which character you feel just is very hard to play with and possibly hard to win, in your personal opinion?
Yeah, I gotta say Leona, man. Leona's too weak. Cause personally, me, I was playing. You know, I used to play with her in O2, and it's nothing like, you know, like O2. I cannot do, you know, my regular jumps and, you know, super. She's too slow. I mean, she's not slow. She's too weak.
Like damage.
Yeah, damage. She's weak. Yeah, damage wise, she's weak. And plus, you know, when you jump, you cannot do the super. You know, she's not that good. I think for me, she's the weakest of the game.
I can't think of it.
A character that's hard to win with?
Well, I'm gonna say that what the best said about Leona, she's not that strong like before, like the game he's talking about, 2002. She was top tier there, and now I'm not gonna say she's weak. I'm just gonna say that she has different tools. That's what I'm gonna say. And then, which character do I think? I think it's fairly balanced, but I'm gonna say Ash, because I used to play Ash on arcade, and it was decent. It was decent. It wasn't top tier. It wasn't top tier. You know, everybody knows the top tier. It was Kate, Raiden, Cola, Elizabeth, Andy. I never heard that the Ash was the top tier in arcade, but it was pretty fun. It was good to play with that guy. Now, it's really hard to win with that guy, unless you play like a real total style, like, you know, like Mr. KF. I'm not gonna talk bad about him. I think he's the best Ash player, but for me, even I know the character, it's really hard to beat, you know, those characters like Mr. Karate, like Chloe Yuri, like Benimaru, Shen. Oh my god, man, you have a really hard time beating those guys.
I mean, like, I'll second that what Romance just said. It is true, because it's hard. I mean, Mr. KOF plays a very turtle Ash, but I gotta give props to the man. He plays a very smart Ash. Like, it's hard to be defensive with the charge character in a very aggressive game. It is really hard.
Character wise, I wouldn't. I mean, I would say Leona is weak, but then again, I've seen top players like Reyno use her, and he's been coming through with her. Like her executions are easy, but when it comes to HD, it's kind of hard. But to me in KOF, I think every character is good. Like, even though Leona doesn't take too much damage, if you use her correctly and you play it safe, you'll eventually come through on top. As long as you play safe, have good pokes, and make good reads. Like, anything's possible in KOF. But Leona would be definitely one of the characters that would be hard to win against a top tier character. Also, I would say Kenso as well. His DP is really good, but his damage isn't that good as well. I mean, his executions are really easy, but yeah, his EX uppercut's really good, but he doesn't have what it takes to like take on like a really top character like Mr. Karate. I think Mr. Karate is like his #1 weakness in this game, but like I said before, anything is possible, so he can come out on top. You just have to play really smart.
The hardest character to win with would probably be Billy. No, I'm just fucking around. I'm trolling.
Yo, what about Mai? Am I the only person that thinks Mai sucks? Like, do you guys think Mai is good? Like, really?
Yeah.
Everyone's.
She has 2 big potentials.
What is it? Oh, yeah. Oh, so I'm not sure if you caught that, Desmond, but I said Mai sucks, and everyone was like, no, she has potential. And then Raul says she has 2 very big potential.
Oh, I guess we know what that is. Oh man, that's funny, dude.
So is that all the questions that you have for Team Chaos here, Desmond? Before we wrap it up.
This is my last question. It's another gameplay question. Out of all the characters you play with, you know, which character you feel that you know the most and that you play with the best and fits to your playstyle? You know, which character you feel that you're the strongest with? Like one character.
Probably like for me, I would say Wajai, because that's like since the game came out, I picked him, and I really like his like gameplay. Like he's very good at poking. He's a very complete character. Yeah, and I think I would consider him like top tier, but yeah, I think Wajai.
Yeah, for me it's definitely Yori, because he's fast, he has uppercuts, he has that super, and he's top tier. And he's very, very easy to use, and I like very easy characters to use and simple that take a lot of damage.
And he has looks that can kill.
And I've been using Yori since KOF game, so for me it's definitely Yori.
I assume you're talking about Claw Yori, right?
Yeah, Claw Yori. Yeah, Claw
okay,
Yori.
cool.
Yeah, Claw Yori.
My favorite, I think, the character I feel more comfortable with. I would say, Kim, but I like Kenso more. Not just because, because he was my favorite character in KOF, and I've been using him ever since the beginning. But I feel a lot more comfortable with him, and yeah, he usually gets the job done most of the time, except against Raul or Roman. So I'll have to switch it up to like Kim.
All right, my best character right now it's Billy. Just kidding. What I think and what I heard, people think, and I'm think the Yuri, she's my best character.
Yuri?
I know. Yeah,
Okay.
Yuri. The girl?
Yeah.
Takuma's son, girl.
Yeah.
Daughter.
Oh.
What about?
Well, me, I've been trying out different characters so far, but so far I guess the one I kind of like the most and I stuck through with the most.
Magneto.
Magneto from NBC. No, I'm fucking around. No, I got the wrong game. No, Psyche. I gotta side with Psyche there. I'm always favored zoning over anything else, and I dig his gameplay style.
How he looks like.
Oh, and he looks very sexy too, by the way. I mean, you guys gotta admit, man. Fucking rockstar looks. Anyway.
Yo, Desmond, what's your best character?
I feel more comfortable with Kim for some reason, man. I like his combos, I like his damage output. I like his safe jump. I like his freaking stand D, and his jump CD.
All right.
Yeah, his HD combos are pretty easy, pretty damaging, and Yeah, I always liked Kim, always. So I feel like the character I know the most is Kim.
Yeah, good stuff, Desmond. I'll make sure to look out for that when I try to body you this weekend.
Yeah, hey, we'll see about that, but I don't know, man. You've been playing with the SoCal people, so you might have the upper hand. You know what I'm saying? But I'll do my best.
Talking trash, dude. I talk trash to people. But yo, if that's we're reaching kind of like the hour and 10-minute mark here, so I think it's about time we should, probably wrap it up. And I just want to close it out with. I want to hear one story from each of you guys. One story about your favorite or funniest experience that you've had with Team Chaos. Okay? And nobody gets to skip this. Everyone has to tell at least one story.
All right. Well, I'll make it real quick. Like the funniest, it was kind of funny because we went up against this dude called K4 before, and the dude had spoken so much shit on Shuriken that he was the greatest and his team was so good. This happened like about 6 years ago, maybe like 5 years ago, 6 or 7 years ago, around there. And so we settled. We were like, let's settle this. We made like this 5 versus 5, right? And when it came down to this, the Beast just literally raped everybody, dude. like it was badass. Like I just say, it was so funny.
I'm already laughing. Probably the best thing that ever happened was Eddie Eduardo joining the team. Oh man, that was like I think, was it Christmas or New Year's? I don't remember. But Eduardo was he was at my place. Like all of us were at my place, and we were having shot matches. And for those of you who don't know, I think in Team Chaos it's like a tradition. We made it more like a tradition. It's been going on for like 3 or 4 years already. And shot matches, I mean, they get nasty.
What do you mean by shot matches? Can you explain to everyone?
Oh, I'm talking about like tequila matches. Yeah, get that alcohol inside your system, then you.
Drinking games, pretty much, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
You can't play anymore, man. You can't play like that. So Eduardo, he joins the
TC Nameless.
Yeah, TC Nameless. I'm talking about TC Nameless. He joins this is how he joined the team. He actually played some matches with us, and like out of all of us, he's the one that got more drunk.
I think he tried 15 shots.
He probably, oh man, I can't remember. He probably tried like 15 to 20 shots. Like that whole night. He was so drunk, man. So we actually took pictures of him. We took like videos of him, and it was very funny. And that's how he joined the team. I mean, he just like. Yeah. He actually won. Like he won the privilege, I guess, of being in the team like that. And then that's a very funny story.
Yeah,
my most memorable story is when we built the team in the beginning. We started the team, and that we become Team Chaos from the bottom. We all started, like nothing. Nobody knew us, and just kept, keep going up and up and up, and just building more players.
My most memorable moment in the team was probably meeting Romance in Japan Arcade, and along with everyone else. That was like a really good day for me. I met new friends, and they've really been there for me since that day.
Yeah, pretty good.
One of my memories, it was the first time I played these guys. It was a big line. They were playing 2002. And I thought they were, like, they're watching the match, and I just put my coin. And then the big guy, the fat guy, Real Kim, he was right behind me, and he was like, "What the fuck are you doing? You gotta do a line." And I was like, "Oh, sorry." And all of them, they were like, they were trying to be nice, like, "Let him play, Kim, let him play, Kim." And he was like, "What the fuck is wrong with this guy? He got to do a line." And I was like, "Oops, sorry." One of my memories. Paro, gordo.
Oh, that's awesome, guys. That's awesome. Well, man, this has been quite a productive interview, if I do say so myself.
Yeah, this is very informative and enjoyable, man. Yo, do you think we have enough time for everybody to give like shout outs or whatever? Or
Yeah, that's great. Everybody, shout outs to whoever you want.
Shout outs to Real Kim, to Pepe, to Araceli or Natalie. Who else?
Pizarro.
Yeah, Pizarro, Chris KOF. I mean the whole TC crew. And shout outs to the whole KOF scene out there. And well, before we leave, I would like to thank everyone here for just letting us being part of this. Thanks to David Kong and Desmond. We don't normally do this, but I thought it would be like a cool idea. We're just normal people. We don't like to be like conceited and nothing like that. We just like to have some fun in the game and just keep practicing. And I hope everyone enjoys the game as much as we do. And thanks to everyone.
Just to point one thing out, if you want to become a Team Chaos member, you got to beat me, the Beast, 5 times straight, or Yoshi or Romance. So those are the rules to become a TC member. Oh, shout out to everybody.
I would like to send some shout outs to the Texas people, the same from Texas, Tofu Soup, Kensu, all of those guys that I met on final round. And actually, I felt bad that we couldn't play on final round, Desmond. We couldn't play like more.
Oh,
and then
well, you probably wasn't missing nothing, man. But it would have been good for me,
Yeah, and shout outs to the Australia, the Singapore, Mexico, Romania, all those people. Shout outs to them.
All right, well, first and foremost, like shout out to your David Kong, to my friends Yoshi, the Beast, Romance, Aaron, and even Amir right here that's just right down the side. Like shout outs to Real Kim also, like out there, Pepe, Chris, KOF, Pizarro, like everybody in the group. Natalie too, you know who I am, right? You better know. Yeah. And shout outs to NorCal that I haven't played yet. I don't know that dude. Shout outs to Gallo Negro out there. Looking forward to getting a match or two against you. And also shout outs to all the KOF community out there that's really striving to get better. That's supporting us, that's supporting the game, and it's trying to get better. And
shout out to Reno and Mr. Cat.
Oh, shout outs to Reno and Mr. KOF too for fucking Yuhang, Kane 317, I'm sorry. And all the all the super arcade over there, is it? And for hosting the run backs and still, being there for us. And yeah, dude, pretty much everybody, like, rock on, dudes.
Shout out to Juicebox.
Oh yeah, dude.
Also, shout outs to DK for hosting every week, man.
Yeah, serious shit.
Every week, it was having those cashes. Oh, and Combo Fiend too for having us on his house.
You do, man.
Yeah, man. You
gotta say something.
Come on, TC StolenHope. Make it happen, man.
Of course, shout outs to my team. Of course, shout outs to my team. Shout outs to my brother Robbie, my older brother, who actually got me into KOF a long time ago. And of course, shout outs to Combo Fiend. Yeah, that's it. Oh, shout outs to David Kong and that age.
One last shout out, of course, to David Kong for hosting this interview and every Tuesday casuals around here. And shout outs to that pizza that I still haven't finished. Yeah.
Shout to Hell Buckets, Roger Dodger, Doc, Yuhang, all of the SoCal, NorCal, everywhere.
All right, Desmond, I guess we've shouted out literally everybody in the universe.
Yeah, pretty much, man. That was good. Yeah, thanks for talking with us. Thanks for the interview, fellas. Good luck to future endeavors, future matches. Yeah, this is very inspirational. I'm a fan of y'all's group. You know what I'm saying? So this is it's quite a joy to talk with all of y'all. So yeah, I think that's about it. I look forward to playing y'all in the future if that ever happens. And Yeah.
Oh yeah, one more thing. Like us on Facebook, Team Chaos LA.
Oh yeah, we'll hook y'all up with a link, dude. When we
Yeah, everybody, make sure we'll link it all at the bottom. Once this interview is posted, we'll make sure to follow everybody on Twitter. Make sure to like them on Facebook. Yeah, you know, stay connected to Team Chaos. Follow each of them. And yeah, man, awesome times. Thanks for tuning in to this episode of the podcast. And if there's nothing else, then I guess we'll catch all of you guys later.
Yes. Again, this is Drive Council Radio, the official podcast for DreamCouncil.com. Catch all y'all later. I'm Desmond Delaghetto.
I'm David Kong.
See y'all later.
Peace.
Team Chaos, dudes. Oh yeah.